It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for this week's Windsor Real Estate Market Update. Windsor Real Estate Market Update. Windsor LaSalle Tecumseh. So for the week, it was actually a pretty good week for a colder weather time period. And I thought, guess not. We sold 50s. Let me cut to the chase here, Brian. Going off of vacation, it's a little bit hard. I'm kind of getting excited because there's a few changes that are coming up in 2025 into my firm, and I'm starting to understand and recognize how nice these changes are going to actually be. But anyway, Windsor Market Update for the week ended November 29th, 2025. Days on market were 35. 35 average days on market. 2.0 listings were 46, 2.25s were 2, 2.5s were 7, and 3s were 1. 56 houses sold for the week. Average listing was $26,535,285. Average sale was $26,579,900. Average list price was $473,844. Average sale price was $474,641. Notice how very tight that range is. Now, because we are down to just 804 units, I look for this pricing point range to change. I believe it's time to be out there buying a house. It's a great time to be out there buying a house. $474,000 will get you a house in the city of Windsor. Not a whole heck of a lot of money compared to where it's been. Good time to be out buying a house. If you are a buyer, it is a great time to be out buying a house. Just interesting information at the very least. Looking at houses, I haven't gone through and done the houses under, over, under, over, at, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under, or over actually, under, over, under. So there's gonna be more unders than overs, which is why this listing is tight. Not a bad week for the city of Windsor. If we look at and just kind of hover over what's been done, Albert Street seeing some sales, $365 on Albert. That's a hell of a lot of money for Albert. Settlers, Landrow, Turner, $399,000 on Turner, or $395,000 on Turner. Jefferson, Clover, that was interesting. That's Windsor. That's kind of cheap, 415. Oh, but it was only a 1+1. So it was a very small unit on Clover. Windsor, Grand Marquis, Isabel, 1289 Isabel, required on your bicycle. That is Riverside, and it's sold under. That's interesting. Francois, very, very popular road. Moy, Belle Isle View, again, Riverside, sold under. So pricing points are coming down a little bit in Riverside. Riverdale Avenue, that's kind of Riverside, $500,000. Princess, High Street, Buckingham. Princess, Glenwood, South Street, Shore Grain, Fields, Gary, $600,000 on Gary. That's just about right. Moy, Fairway Crescent, Aspen Rose, Northway, Little River, Harvest Lane, Shawnee, Lakeview, Northway, Mayfair. Mayfair is brand new construction, probably 1.1. Looking at the brokerages that have been selling, It is all well mixed. EXP is in there, just well mixed with houses. Jumps in there, of course. Everybody you'd expect otherwise see. Seems pretty logical. Not a whole lot going on this week, just $473,000, $474,000 average sale price. That's the news headline for the Windsor real estate market. This is Brian, your handy-dandy realtor here in the city of Windsor. If you know anybody looking for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house in Walkerville, South Walkerville actually, I have one coming up, and it has all of its disabled human being equipment still attached to it, because I think that will add some good value to it. The gentleman there that lives there is thinking about moving, and we're going to be starting the clean out process of his house in the week ahead in December here. So if you have anybody looking in South Windsor or needing a 4-bedroom, 2-bath house for their family with a disabled child, this house is the perfect house for them. So don't hesitate to give me a jingle. My name is Brian, 519-995-6145. Have a great day. Bye-bye.